What's good, friends and family? Mr. Flip Flop in the building. Let me fix my Mario Brothers hat. I'm going with that. Back home, back in Dominican Republic. Happy as hell I'm back. Shout to all you guys. Listen, shout to everybody held it down, came through the Flip Flop when I wasn't around. Show love. Shout to everybody showing love to the movement, Paradise Lyfe. Man, it's so crazy how crazy this movement has gotten. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Back home we did the Paradise Lyfe Cartagena takeover, well, Colombia takeover. We did Medellin and Cartagena, mainly Cartagena. It was dope as hell. Shout out to everybody I bumped into in the building out there. So first off, real quick, if you have not booked for Memorial Weekend, everybody's hitting me up. Memorial Weekend. You know what's crazy? I got more people booked for Halloween in October than I do for Memorial Weekend. So that's weird. You know what I'm saying? But get with me. We definitely got the boat party Memorial Weekend, Sunday the 30th. And then Halloween, you already know that's coming. That's being booked up quick. Dude, shout out to everybody booking up for Halloween. But we definitely got the boat party for Memorial. And that's going to be dope. So first off, tonight's show. By the way, welcome to Wednesday Night Raw. If it's your first time here, hit that like button. If you're coming back rocking with me, welcome back. Appreciate y'all. So tonight's show is sponsored by my man Doc, owner of Alpha One Customs. That's Alpha One Customs. He does a lot of custom work for men and women. If you've seen some of my custom shirts with flip-flop on the back or the Yankee logo or the Giants logo on the side, the Paradise Lyfe shirt with the logos on the side, that's my man Doc, Alpha One Customs. His information will be in the description and the pinned comments. So check out Alpha One Customs for all your customized gear, especially if you want some customized Paradise Lyfe joints. Homie does it. Doc be hooking the whole crew up. So shout to Doc and tonight's sponsor, Alpha One Customs at alphaonecustoms.com and on Instagram, Alpha One Customs. All right. So as I said, shout to Alpha One Customs. All the information will be in the description and the pinned comments. Back to everything. Like I said, Memorial Weekend. We got the event going, so you guys hit me up on the email for the event. And we go from there. You're going to have a nice time for Memorial Weekend if you're in town. Halloween weekend's getting booked up, so y'all hit it up for the Paradise Lyfe Halloween weekend. With me, man, let me get some. I got to get my shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Black Man Travels. Shout out to the homie A. Saw him up in Medellin, travel shortcuts, hung out with him in Medellin. Shout out to everybody I ran into in Medellin. Everybody I ran into in Colombia. Danger to hook up in Cartagena. Shout out to the Pesones. Kyle, Ty was riding with me in Medellin and Cartagena. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to the whole crew, Paradise Lyfe Loco, Philly, G Gato, Kenny, M. Dot, all my guys, man. Shout out to all my guys. This Paradise Lyfe thing has taken on a life of its own, and we're going to places where no one can really go. Shout out to all the other travel movements, Black Men Travel, Pesones. Shout out to my boys TJ, EJ, right where they vacate. They in Costa Rica doing their thing right now. So shout out to those guys. I'm going to catch you in the comments real quick. 1 second, guys. Y'all walk in, wipe your feet, hit that like button. Paradise Lyfe definitely put their stamp on Colombia. We had the band out there in Delirium every night. Had Delirium going crazy. Had the city going crazy. We went around the city going crazy. We saw our logos all over the TVs and everything. We was just doing it big because we want, putting our stamp on Colombia. You know what I'm saying? I've only been to Colombia probably 3 times. I think 3 times. But, Paradise Lyfe, we're going to be making it bigger and bigger. Brazil's next. I'm putting the Paradise Lyfe video out. Stay tuned so you guys get an idea what Paradise Lyfe really is about. I think a lot of people got us confused on what we are. We're a travel group, but also a networking group. As you guys know, I've built a lot of what I built off of networking. Businessmen, we get like-minded individuals, we get together. Yes, we don't. It's not just about parties. Yes, we party because we party to celebrate the successes that we've had as businessmen getting everything together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the Paradise Lyfe members. Shout out to the code members. Shout out to the honorary members. Shout out to all you guys. But we got a lot coming up. Like there's so much coming up. I can't even speak on it until it's done because it's gonna be so amazing. It's gonna blow your mind. People are like, oh, it's just t-shirts, man. It's much more than t-shirts. If you bought a t-shirt, shout to you. Speaking of t-shirts, we already sold about 10 limited edition Chicken Shack shirts. I don't got mine on because I wore it in Cartagena. I'm doing limited edition Chicken Shack shirts. I got the white ones now. I'm going to print up a few more white and black. I'm only doing 100, maybe 125. That's it. And we're going to hold it down. Whoever got their shirt, got their shirt. And another couple months, I'm going to bring it back out. So shout out to everybody that bought a Chicken Shack shirt already. That shirts is going fast as I was in Colombia. The Chicken Shack shirt is dope. Shout out to Young Philly for the logo. And, shout out to everybody in Delirium, everybody out there. We had Yaris Park. Oh, we had shout out to Travel Shortcuts. Shout out to Dr. Ed. We had Yaris Park rocking. It was rocking. Yaris Park Club popping bottles up in there, wilding. My man Jay Flacco. We were just out there. Well, it was a good time, man. See, when I get out there, I travel dolo, but I always run into people. We hang out and have a good time, and it was just dope. For me, it's about the experience, the brotherhood, everybody having a good time, enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's really about. I'm gonna get into how the trip went. Let me get to these comments first. Grab these comments. So grab your red cup if you got one. Wednesday night roll where anything goes down. Let me catch up on these comments real quick. Ant in the building. What up? Hugh Grant already here early. El Ray, what up? Hard time struggle was good. My brother Reggie BX held it down while I was out of town. Dirty Workers in the building. Shout to you, Dirty Workers. Appreciate you, baby. Big Soup in the building. Say sorry. Sean McNeil was good. Big Super copy in the pasting. Miguel Torres, what up? James was good. Telly Love in the building. What up? I hit your homie up, Telly Love. I told him I'd get back to him after the live. Ryan in the building. That's definitely. Oh, Ryan changed his picture. James, it was dope seeing you in over there, man. Shout out to everybody I bumped into over there. It was definitely dope. Dave, what's up? Fats, you already know, come through. Stallion, where the curfew ends on the 15th, as I get the information, I'll give it to you. I expect it to go up, so we'll see what happens. And the world famous Chicken Shack, man, we in the building. Like, it's dope. Them shirts flying off the rack. I'm doing only limited edition because whatever we get rid of now, I'm gonna hold it down for like 2, maybe 3 months. I'm gonna bring the shirt back. It's gonna be like a every 3 month shirt. So we got the Paradise Life, the flip flop shirts, but then you want a Chicken Shack shirt once we sell out every 3 months. So I'm gonna print up a couple more, then that's it. Sell them out, limited edition only, so everybody can't have it. You gotta run to it. Make sure you grab it. And yes, Murder Mace, our tonight's sponsor, as I said, Alpha One Customs. You'll get all the information in the description and the pinned comment. Shout out to the homie Doc. Mr. Relentless, what's good? Pete Jack in the building. Shout out to all the members. Hit that join button. You want to be part of the channel, support the channel. There you go, Doc, the homie Doc in the building. Hey, you ain't lying. Mario Brothers, the best food spot in Medellin. No, now hold on. I went to what's the name of that spot? Sweet Georgia Cafe. Dope food, no lie. I probably was there like 3 or 4 times. I only say Mario Brothers because for me at nighttime, late night when I'm hungry, I tell you, Colombia don't have really good food in my opinion. When I'm hungry, I get the ribs, burger, the chicken. I'm straight Mario Brothers. I eat there every night. Mark, what's good, baby? Felicia Jordan in the building. Appreciate you, Tony. 29 in the building. Elvis, yes, I'm back in DR, man. I'm here in DR. I was dying to get back. Like, you don't even know. After day 5, I was like, fellas, I'm ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Shorts. Mo, what's good? Chicago in the building. Third Mundo in the building. What up, Mundo? Get it, Phil. Yeah. All right, Fats, come on through. Yes, shout out to Fresh Freddy, man. His food is definitely the truth. Dreams come true. Long Island in the building. Mr. Infamous, what up? Yeah, I do got a tan. I actually fell asleep in the sun and nobody thought to cover me up. So shout out to the Paradise Life crew. They held me down though. I fell asleep in the club once, fell asleep in the beach. So my man was like, yo, stop drinking, bro. I said, bro, on the beach, I had 1 drink. I'm just worn out and tired. I'm not the party guy. I can't party like he used to every single night from 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. every day. You know what I'm saying? So I was tired. I appreciate that super chat, Mr. Infamous. Yeah, we're gonna do that Brazil soon. It's coming up. It's coming up. Definitely coming up. Sean Don, what's good, baby? As I said, Sty, I appreciate that. We're gonna get to that soon, hopefully. But before the 15th, I should know something. We'll see how it goes. Damn, I skipped up. All right, May 26th. Yeah, it's weird because this is April. Memorial Weekend's around the corner. Everybody was hitting me about Memorial. I've got more people booked for Halloween than I do for Memorial. So that was weird. But hey, guys, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have a good time and make it pop, whatever we do. You already know. When it comes to me, throw that Cash App in there. When it comes to me, we're gonna have fun regardless. You know, you got some guys saw how we was rolling out. Some people thought we had the deep entourage. That was just the crew. That was just Paradise Life. You know, we was out there just doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Promoting the brand, having a good time. You feel me? Just spreading our wings, man. Like we're gonna be all over the place. Paradise Life is gonna be everywhere. You're gonna see shirts in America. So some people already seen. We're gonna spread our wings everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm gonna get to tell you about the trip real quick. Timor, hold on. Same email. Let me see that. Hopefully someone put the email up. Timor, same email. You get Senior One Flip Flop. Lachiva, what up? Or KM, what's good, K? I'll put that in there right now. 1 second. All right, that's the event info right there. Paradise Life Forever, or the other email, Senior Flip Flop 1. You already know, Dave. We just t-shirts. That's what they thought. Jeff Moore, I believe Ryan's putting it on Teespring, but right now I only have it at the bar at Flip Flop. Right now at the moment. So if we get it on Teespring, it's gonna be the same thing. If Ryan gets the logo up there, it's gonna be the same exact thing. Limited time only. And we taking it down every 3 months. We're gonna release it again because it's a dope shirt, dope logo, Chicken Shack. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be really dope. Now let me get into my no, not yet, T Moses. I got more Chicken Shack. All right, so let me get into my trip. So I put the e-migration video out, so we're gonna go into that. You guys go take a look at that. All right. So the Colombia takeover. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, it almost didn't happen. As I told you guys on the Sunday service that day, my mouth was fucked up from my tooth infection. Almost didn't happen. I was trying to surprise everybody by popping up. Like only 2 people knew, Loco and Young Philly knew. So I was trying to surprise everybody. But what I did was I had already bought a banner before I even booked my flight. I bought a banner. I said, "Yo, I need this banner in the club." I don't know who that Mr. Flip Flop is, but shout to you. I need the banner in the club because I need to make sure the team is straight out there promoting the brand. So my doctor makes sure I make it. I'm good. Still a little messed up. I was in Santo Domingo with my homie James partying my last night. Young Philly James, Mark, Blaze, a couple other people out there hanging out in Santo Domingo before my flight. So get to the flight, get moving. You know, hop, skip, and jumping. Santo Domingo, Panama, Medellin. So I get to Medellin, taxi there, link up, check in, hit the street. You know me. I'm going outside. So my man's hit me up like, "Yo, we down the block." I met up with my homies over there, check in with them. We just chilling, drinking, sipping, talking. Just happy to be there. You know what I mean? So then comes out, end up going to Sweet Georgia Cafe. It's my first time there. Eating. Food was pretty good. Then just had a couple days of Medellin partying at the park, then Yaris Park Club, and then pretty much every night. Just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just having a good time. Then it was time to transfer over to Cartagena. Now, I was telling the fellas when I got to Cartagena, I never had to work so hard to travel in my life. Like this was post-COVID is a lot of work. Not post-COVID, but it's kind of post the pandemic time where things are shut down, so we back to flying again. It is crazy the work I had to do and the sweat. And I mean, I'm out of shape right now. I gained some weight, whatever the case may be, but the sweating I had to do to go from one place to another. So I get to the airport at Medellin, about to fly to Cartagena. I got to wait online outside the airport to show my thing. Then wait online inside the airport before I get to the desk. Again, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm looking like, and I'm going to say it again in Cartagena when it happens, like y'all are not doing curving COVID by having all these people together in one spot. But whatever, that's not my concern. I was just noticing like there's a lot of people you keeping online here out in line, like 2 different lines, and don't even get to the desk yet. Finally get to the desk, check in. I got to carry this bag, carry that bag. It's an hassle. Hit Cartagena. My peoples ain't even there to pick me up on time. I'm gonna throw them under the bus on that one. Young Philly pulled up, Danger pulled up, though got me to the spot. Come hang out. They got massages going on. I'm just ready to check in the spot, hit the town, change up, chill out. Well, check in, we out. So now we off and rolling. We in the town. Paradise Lyfe is in Cartagena. We are in the town rolling. I think we about the first night. We about I think we about 10 deep, 12 deep. First night. See the Paradise Lyfe banner. We in the building, popping bottles, having a good time. Every night for the next 4 or 5 nights, whatever it was, the crew get deeper and deeper. It ends up being something like almost 30 guys, I think it was. And then we get followed, like literally. Shout to my man Brown looking Baron. Hopefully he's jumping in soon. Even he said, he's like, yo, there was not that many girls here. Now that y'all here was nuts. And I'm laughing because I've never been in Delirium before, so I don't know. It's a kind of a small spot. So we just in there and it's nuts. Like it's crazy. People are coming out the woodwork. Everywhere I look, just more people showing up upstairs. We upstairs. And I'm like, and it was weird because it was one night when my man was like, look downstairs. Downstairs is empty. Everybody's up here with y'all. I'm like, man, we just doing what it do. We popping bottles, drinking, smoking hookah, having a good time. The brand, everything with the brand, just doing what we do. So it was a good time. You saw the glizzy video. Nah, I didn't bring no glizzies back with me, but them hot dogs at the hour spot, kind of far. But them hot dogs and burgers was dope as hell. I had to let y'all like really, I enjoy good food. So when I see something good, I gotta let you know. So the trip was a success. We got some business done. We partied, spread the brand out there. So we put our flag in Colombia. So basically what we're doing now is with the brand is just building the brand, pushing the brand even harder. Like I said, we're more than just parties. It's so much more. And I'll get to that a little later. I mean, in another video, because there's so much more you guys got to know what we're doing. No, I'm not a vet, brother. Classico's supposed to open up soon. Young Philly in the building. Classico supposed to open up soon, yeah. Hey, Mama Liz, Mama Flip, what up? Yeah, 98. Y'all can hit that like button. King Samurai was good. Passport Ferv, what up? All right, so I think I'm caught up to the comments. So basically, like, you guys know the other day, I think I posted like I'm kind of tired of YouTube, and I went on my rant, you know what I'm saying? But I came back the next day with another rant. But the team deletes the videos that don't help the brand, which that's what my team is about. And it's like YouTube is in social media, period. I'm not gonna say it's the devil, but it's just like it's corny now because you get so many phony people. And I think I said this to you guys before. Where I'm from, you are what you say you are. You are who you are. I don't hide my face. You know my name. My mama's on here. Those who know me know me. Those who don't, well, welcome to my world. There's nothing in my background I gotta hide. There's nothing I gotta hide from. I wasn't an angel. I say it day one. But anybody who know me for even more than 5 years know how I get down. I'm gonna hold up with my peoples down. I'm gonna make sure everybody good. Ain't never heard no scamming thing about me. Never heard no negative stuff about me, other than people just don't like me because they don't like me, and I don't care. I'm not here to be liked by everybody. It takes some time. There's a long line of people that don't like me, and 80% of them don't know why they don't like me, so I don't care about that. But this YouTube thing and the social media thing, allows people to be who they not. And I'll tell you one thing. I learned this from Instagram. I see things on Instagram. People were laughing at IG models that lived in garages, but they on jets and all this other stuff. And I never understood it because I'm like, just because the chick on IG don't mean she hot to me, because I've been around models. So this is before social media. So it is what it is. But the social media allows people to be somebody they're not. It allows people to hide their faces, say things they would never say in person, do things they would never do in person because they can hide behind this. Case in point, that little Mexican guy that loves making videos. I think he's got like 5 videos about me. He's Mexican American, and he mows lawns. What do they call those guys? He's a typical landscape. He's a landscaper. A stereotype about Mexicans is what? They're landscapers. Well, guess what? This guy really is a racist Mexican American, and he really is a landscaper. But he loves talking about me. Won't show his face ever because he knows he's made a lot of enemies. But he talks about me. His claim to fame is typing like most of these dudes, claim to fame is typing my name in their videos. They get some views. I'm a trending topic. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Then you got these dudes who just talk and talk and talk, and it's like, fam, we don't gotta talk ever again. We can just link up, no cameras, nobody gotta know, and end it. Or we could put it on camera and everybody see. But it's like, I had told somebody in one of the groups today, because I'll be making jokes and stuff. I was joking. People thought I was serious. And so I said, people don't really understand my aggression, so I joke a lot. But it may seem like I'm serious, may seem like I'm angry, but I'm just joking because you wouldn't really understand if I was saying it for real, for real. It would intimidate you, it would scare you. But for me, I'm just like, man, I'm about having a good time living my life. I live an amazing life. Right now, I'm looking for another crib. The problem with this roof is really igging me. It's bothering me. So I'm looking for a new crib right now. If you guys don't know, roofs in Dominican Republic are the worst. Every Dominican will tell you that. They've all came to me and got in my ear like, great, it's a roof. It's got to be fixed like 5-6 times before it's right. And this roof right here is annoying the hell out of me. I wasn't here for 8 days, and I came home to water in my other room, water on my balcony. My paint is chipping. I'm like, I don't need this. And it's been raining, so it's more and more water. So that's annoying me. I'm content with my life. I love my life. But you got dudes who be on here talking tough, who be on here making subliminals, knowing that when they see me, and I'm talking about everyone, I ain't singling one person out, everyone, when they see me, that energy is not there. So if there's anybody that feels that I'm lying, where's the energy? And yes, Dave, I'm from Southside. I can't help myself. And it's not my mentality is always going to be Southside because that's what helped me survive. But I'm a businessman, and I am a brand, by the way. I'm a brand. I'm a product ambassador, a brand ambassador. Flip Flop Paradise. I'm a brand ambassador. But my Southside mentality is why I don't want to do this YouTube anymore, because it's really a turnoff. It's a turnoff to know that someone can make a video about you and hide. It's a turnoff to know that these people can make little subliminals and say little things towards you and hide. It's a turnoff to know that when you see these people in person and they've seen me, there's none of that. It's tippity typing. It's the world of tippity typing and 122 characters, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's annoying. So for me, I really consider just quitting this YouTube stuff and saying, hey, hit me on the email, we'll talk. But then, it's like, man, can't knock me for giving good content. These other dudes, they give crap content. So they got nothing better to do, talk about me. So I'm going to give a good content. What we're going to do for roof talk. You heard? Say sorry, Big Super. But like I said, I actually love this crib. It's probably one of my favorite cribs in Dominican Republic I've ever had. It's just this roof thing is annoying to me. I've painted twice already. Now it's chipping again. Water, I got a little bit of water in my living room, water in the other room. Not a lot, but it's just like I shouldn't have any water because I'm indoors. I shouldn't have the rainwater inside. My rug got wet. Like I'm like, man, I came home. I was happy to come home. I missed DR. I was missing DR after the 5th day. I was missing DR, but came home, dropped my bags. Like, man, I got a little mess here. We'll figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But for me, the reason I was even talking about quitting YouTube is because I'm just tired of these clowns. I told you guys I got a fear of clowns. My Uncle Junior, rest in peace. He was a clown at my like 3rd or 4th birthday party, I think it was. I don't remember. And he was drunk and he was wilding. So I was always like, clowns mess me up. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to my Uncle Junior, I love him, but it was like being so young and seeing this clown wilding out, it messed me up. So that's my fear of clowns. So it's just I'm a genuine person. Ain't no falseness about me. Ain't nothing fake about me. Nothing fraudulent. But you have these dudes who hide behind YouTube, behind Instagram, behind a million fake accounts, and it's like, man, let's man up. Like I made a comment one time. Loyalty, respect, and honor has been gone since the 90s. I don't know who raised these other dudes, but it's been gone. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, where I'm from, it's hard to fathom being phony. It's hard to fathom being a clown. It's hard to fathom being a liar. It's hard to fathom these things because you had to answer for that on this TV thing, on your megabytes and your gigabytes and your downloads and all that. You ain't got to answer for that. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You just tippity type and talk that ish. And we're gonna add somebody to the chat right now. My homie who I was rocking with out there in Cartagena. 1 second, let me just get these comments out the way. Barissimo, what up? VS Elite new member. Appreciate you joining the membership, bro. Yeah, everybody know my name. Just what up, baby? Sean Patch, I'm about to add you right now. Why you got 2 of them, B? I got you though. You already know, David. I am a businessman. All right, so I'm gonna bring the homie in here real quick. 1 second. Nah, Colombia is cool. We'll get into that one day. It was my first birthday. They're my mom's. She just fixed it. My first birthday. Yo, hold on, wait. Mundo, shout to everyone with the pots and pans around the house catching rainwater. Word, right? I already know, 29. You already know. Let me add the homie here right now. Shout out to Mundo for that one. What's good?
What's going on, my G?
Shout out to my homie Brown Liquor Baron J in the building.
We doing it early. Man.
You already know. So I bumped out there you and did I see you in Medellin? Yeah, I saw you in Medellin before you left.
Yeah. It was brief because you had just got there and I was on the way out on that bus ride, man.
On that crazy bus ride.
Don't do it. For the people watching, don't ever do that shit, man. Oh, my bad.
I didn't want you to do it. I was worried about you.
Me and Kyle
was like, man, I hope you're all right.
Man, that was tough. Can you curse? No curse?
Man, you can curse, but try to keep it what they call it, PG-13 curses.
All right, I'm gonna hold it back. Yeah, man, don't do that trip, fellas, because that trip is not nice, man. I'm telling you, I was in the clouds. I thought it was fog outside.
Bro, you was wild. I kept hitting him like, yo, where you at? They would stop to the side of the road. I was like, fam, what are you doing?
Yo, the bus
was everywhere, man. But then you went to Cartagena. You went to Cartagena and turned it up, though.
Yeah, it was nice, man. You know, it's funny because after you boys left, I went to the spot last night and they're remodeling that spot. So after you boys left, man, it looked like a ghost town in there. Y'all had it. It was pretty dope, man. Pretty dope how y'all had it. I bet you they still got the banner up there.
Someone just told me they saw the banner and on the TVs overnight. Yeah, we represented. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to everybody out there. We represented. Yo, but you disappeared though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When they got my phone, so I left my phone in the cab. So when they got my phone, I had no communication and nothing like that. So it was tough, man. But I want to say to the people, man, Paradise Life, they did it real big. It was a real nice trip, man. A real nice gathering with you boys, man. And I miss all the parties because I be flying around, but I'm not missing the stuff that's happening later on this year with y'all boys on the island. I'm not missing that.
We got some ish coming up. We got a whole lot of ish coming up.
You seen I held it back. I didn't want to give too many things out, right? I'm not missing that. Look, man.
I know you lost your phone. That night, me and you was both done.
Oh.
But we was done.
We're not going to talk about
tell everybody that story. Yo, it's a whole bunch of stories. I'm gonna leave it alone.
We can't do it.
Real talk, we was there every night, so I thought you was gonna pull back up. I'm like, let's do that. So the rest of the time I was there, I was looking for you, but I was like, he must be busy, whatever. I know you lost your phone. Check, hit me up. Shout out to Check. He hit me up, told me you lost your phone. I was like, damn, I ain't got it. And we went back to the club. We asked the bouncers and stuff. They was like, nah, they ain't see no phone. It was like they said, first thing he said was, but you and your man was done. No, I was like, hey, calm down, relax. I'm back in the building. Relax.
I walked up and it was like, you. So apparently, man, we'll keep that off.
We'll talk that behind the scenes.
I was doing some extra. And it had nothing to do with nobody else. It was just me. Things you shouldn't be doing in a club that I was doing.
Exactly.
I'm surprised the smoke alarm didn't go off. I'm in there with that one's PC. That's PG. I'm in there with a cigar, man. The dude walked up to me and he's looking at me and I'm like, I just handed him the cigar. He put it out. I'm like, oh man. I was out of it. Hey, shout to the boys from Philly too, man, because they looked out for me. They put me in a taxi. But I got to give a PSA to that, man. So they put me in a taxi. It was yellow, but it wasn't a taxi. That's how I lost my phone.
For real?
It was yellow. They like, bro.
They put you in a random yellow whip.
It was the in-driver joint. So you know you ain't getting nothing back from the in-driver joint. Yeah, man.
Dude, you know what's crazy? One of my dudes called the Uber and was like, yo, it's the red joint right there. So I'm jumping in the red joint. It was 3 red joints. I jumped in the first one. Homie looked at me like, I'm waiting for my girl. I was like, oh, my bad. Like, oh, I got in the wrong whip. So then Philly yelled at him. He goes, yo, that's the joint right there. I was like, fam, you said the red one. That's the red one right here. I'm just, homie thinking I'm carjacking him because he's sitting there. He the first one by the door. So I'm like, oh, that must be him. He thinking I'm about to call. He goes, I'm waiting for my girlfriend. I was like, my bad, bro. Oops.
Yo, that is difficult because they cars all look the same here. It's like you don't know
all of them. But I can say this though. So we're not gonna give too much info, but the after hour spot, right? For you guys that don't know that, you see how we was going crazy. So the after hour spot where the hot dogs and hamburgers was, if you buy a bottle, you get a free lap dance. So we had a lot of free lap dances. Yo, they said, you get a lap dance, you get a lap dance, you get a lap dance.
I'm like, yo, this
bottles everywhere. It was.
I'm like, this is this man's table, dog. And she came right to me. I'm like, this is his man's table, man. So I said,
listen. They said a lap dance per bottle. So we had 3-4 lap dances. We did it again like 2 more nights later. It was like they was like, hey, that's 3 bottles, 3 lap dances. Let's go. That's a weird rule, but I like it.
It is. The funny thing was that the girl was sitting like next to me that was doing the lap, that was going to do the lap dance. So she went and changed and turned into a whole animal. I'm like, that's not the same girl right there. It can't
wait. Did you see when I was talking to my man? So I turned to talk to a homie, and then because you were sitting on the other side. So then I see the one girl, and I was like, hey, what's up? Because I recognized her from the club. I'm like, hey, what's up? So then I look over like 20 minutes later, and I'm looking like, yo, who that? So she comes up because she butt ass naked, dropping like it's hot on the stage in somebody's face, but I can barely see because it's dark. So she walks up. I go, oh, that's you. Like I was the same girl, and she's literally got her butt bouncing in the air. And I'm just looking like, that's crazy. That's wild. Like her mother raised her well. So she's leaving, and she goes, hey. I was like, oh, okay, well, it might be time to go get a hamburger. I'm an angel. I go home at night. I pray. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. We got Rod Lewis and Big Super at the same time in the building. But yeah, you know, I had a good time, man. I'm glad you was there for a couple nights hanging out. But
yeah, that was dope, man. I'm
what's
hoping
going
to
on
get you
back.
back.
What'd you say?
I'm hoping to get you back out here, man.
Oh, we got more coming. We got more coming in Colombia.
What's going on out here now? It's bad, man. You know, at least as far as Medellin's concerned, because they thinking about instituting a 15-day, like 24-hour lockdown. So
I just saw a 4-day one.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Now they're gonna do a 15-day.
15 days. So a lot of brothers that I've been talking to, they've been switching their flights. So I gotta, for the people that don't know, because of the pandemic and when cities shut down certain areas, the airlines have to change your flight for free. The only thing that you're gonna have to pay for is if the day that you're gonna fly, if it goes up, then you're gonna have to pay the difference. But usually they pay. There's no change date fee or whatever that they used to do to try to get you, but you could change that. So right now it seems like Cartagena's the move.
Because, I see everybody going out there.
Yeah. I think you got some of the team is going out here. Your team's coming out here, ain't they?
Couple guys coming out there. The last guys of the group that I was with left. What's today? Thursday?
Yeah. No, today's Wednesday.
Okay, the last guys that I was with, Kenny, M. Dot, couple guys that I was with, they leave tomorrow. Shout out to those guys that still out there. A couple guys stayed a little longer. Everybody else going, but some more guys are coming down there. Actually, tomorrow. Some more guys coming out of tomorrow. Shout out to them. But it was just like we just turned up, man. Had a great time. I'm gonna tell you one thing that messed me up, and I don't know if you knew about this. If you knew about it, I'm kind of mad at you for not telling me. If you didn't know about it, all good. So we rented the boat joint right now. It was all messed up. The homies waited till the last minute, did not book like they were supposed to book. Shout out to my homies. I love them, but if I don't organize it, it goes a little left. So I took charge here. Let's get that boat right there. It was like one of the last few boats to go. Boom. So we going island hopping. They said island hopping. We get on a boat. They get gas, whatever. We go to the island, right? It's like a marine skiff boat where we doing this. And in the front, we're bouncing up in the air. Like my whole shoulder, my side is so up. We bounce. I'm looking at the captain like, yo, bro, you ain't got to do that. Like, you go a little sideways, a little something. And he just hit a boom, boom. And everybody in the front went like this. I made a drink. I was like, pass me a drink. That's why I said I only had one drink on the beach. I made me a drink. And I'm doing this, trying to hold him. Don't spill your drink. That's rule number one. And the boat goes, boom. The whole drink goes in the air in the back. And I got an empty cup. And I'm like, ain't this a mother ever? Well, it was that crazy. So we flying around. Then we get to the one island, and it's dope. It's mad cool, mad dope.
That's the joint with the villas on the beach, right? The little cribs you can stay in on the beach. Right?
They said it was like 6 or 7. We went to one of them. I don't know. Don't get me lying. I was just more like, man, I'm in pain. If you're gonna tell me I'm gonna pay you, I feel like I got my ass beat. Like it's boom, boom, boom. Then coming back, it was even worse because they threw everybody in the front. It threw us all. I thought I was going overboard. It threw us all in the air, and we all fell on the floor. So we didn't even end that story. It was nuts, bro. And I would have never done that because we were all. I'm still in pain right now.
You could touch the water, right? Like you could put your hand out of the boat and touch the water.
Man, if I put my hand in the water, I'd have been in the water because I'd have fell out. Listen, gravity was taking me overboard. But yeah, you right there by the water.
Hey, y'all boys, I didn't hear about that. If I would have, I definitely would have given you the heads up. But
that was nuts.
Y'all boys was legendary. I don't know how y'all came back the next night, bro. I was hurt.
Every night.
Every night. I have no idea, man. Y'all got some superpowers because I was like, nah.
Bro, I'm still feeling it right now. And I'm telling you, I was like, listen, the party guy that I used to be back 10, 15 years ago, I don't know. I ain't got it in me like that no more. I need a nap or something. I need a nappy nap. You know what I mean?
I had to take a knee on y'all. Yo, 3 nights in a row, we was to the meet. I'm waking up like, you know how you wake up and all you taste is liquor?
Bro, we was waking up. Here's the wild part. So I'm staying by the clock tower. We got headquarters over there. But for some reason, headquarters kept being my crib. So I'm like laying in bed, like I'm gonna wait till the last minute to get up and take a shower. And I hear boom, 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 boom. Like open the door. ATF. I was like, yo, what? We outside. I was like, how'd y'all get in the gate downstairs? Like, I'm hoping I can stall everybody. They at the door. So then they come in the crib and just chill. They're like, all right, man, get ready. So now I've got 3-4 dudes in the crib. And I'm like, I really gotta get ready now. They're really in the crib right now. So I gotta get ready.
You had all the bottles in your room. That was the problem.
No, they had all the bottles at headquarters.
Oh, that wasn't your job.
My spot was away. That was headquarters. My spot was to the side, so they would just come get me and be like, "Let's go." Or I get a call. The Uber's outside. Go outside. You know
let's get it. Man, y'all boys is
cool, legendary. Mama Liz ain't raised no quitter. What up, Felix? Was good. Shit, James Van in the building. What up? Yeah, Mama Liz ain't raised no quitter, so we just keep going. It was hurting.
You touched on something. You touched on something. I want to touch on that before I came in.
The floor is yours.
We do this like people don't understand. Me and Flip had a great conversation when we was in the ball. We talked outside the ball. We had a conversation. This YouTube thing is about people building and having a good time. Like when we not on YouTube, we laugh, we joke, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just regular life stuff. It's just the weirdos just really bring us down. So I just hope that people stop paying attention to the weirdos because they ain't living. This man and his team came out here. We had an amazing time. We was building, black folks building, no problems. Where he's from, it's hard to do that. Where I'm from, it's hard to do that. We did it. Right. People from all over the United States. I don't know what their affiliations are or who they with, but you know what I'm saying? It's like blood. It could have been the Bloods and the Crips together. We had a good time and nobody thought about anything else. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. So when people do, and I told and G said it on a live the live that you did. I don't want to bring that back up, but he said it. I was like really pissed off. Really pissed off.
I know we had that conversation.
I was really heated. Because this people keep trying. And I think at this point they trying the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? They trying the wrong people. Like play with other people, play with them kids. We not about that. We about having fun, but we all got our past, and unfortunately, our past is still. Some of them are still the people that we rode with are still around us, and people jump out the window for family. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. We just about love. I promise you this. G, you say this shit all the time. Or people say you this and you that way. Ever since I met you the first time in Sosua, bro, you've been the same dude you see on the tube.
Appreciate it.
Stand-up guy. He's the same dude in person. We kicked it a million times. This dude he's official. He's official. So I don't see why people have this feeling. Maybe it's the New York thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's it. But
nobody likes New Yorkers. I don't know what it is. They hate New Yorkers. It is what it is.
We closed. We had we closed. Our cities had our time, but we still anytime anybody throws shots at the Northeast, you know what it is.
You already know.
But he's a stand-up dude, man. He's a stand-up dude. Look, his mom watching his YouTube, bro. You know how you gotta be official for that. So when people
I ain't got nothing to hide.
When people be as disrespectful, that's the problem. That disrespectful about if you say something about him personally, it's cool. You say something about me personally, it's cool. But when you go outside of that, that's a problem. And that's when we'll talk later.
Hey, salute to you, brother.
You already know what it is.
Right there.
You already did. Boston and New York, we always ride together. You know what it is.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So look, so you gonna stay out there during this whole Medellin curfew joint?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. I just had a baby.
Oh,
just had a baby.
Congrats on that.
NDR.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's time to come on home, Jay.
I gotta go. I'll be there in a week or two. I gotta go say what's up to my child and drop off some bread.
Congrats on that though, but yeah, you gotta get back to the side.
That's my little guy, but I'm itching to get back to the I'm definitely gonna come up there and
dude, I told you about day 5. I was like, man, I'm having fun, fellas, but I want to go home. Like I miss DR. Like I'm gonna listen. I just want to be back in the 829, 849, 809, whatever it is. Just get me back on that side. I was looking at flights, like I want to look at flights. I'm about to bounce. I'm like, man, I miss my crib. I miss everything. I miss the whole deal. I was like, man, listen, get me back over there. I'll eat some mango. I don't care. Just get me over there. Get me back to the hood. You know what I mean?
Yo,
shout out to Colombia, but DR's home, man.
I hear that, bro. Let me ask you this for the people that might make that trip, because some dudes got some extended vacations and they might hit the island and then hit here. So what is the airline that you traveled on to hit the island and hit here and go back?
So for me, you can fly to Santiago as well, but Santo Domingo has a better flight. So it's to go to Medellin. You can go to Cartagena, but Cartagena only has a few flights a week. But Medellin has flights every day. So it's Santo Domingo, Panama, Medellin. Now, it's a bunny hop. Really, like it's an hour, 45 minutes from Santo Domingo to Panama. The time changes back, so I get the hour back. then it's a 45-minute wait, and an hour from Panama to Medellin. It's really fast. By the time you're on the plane, you kind of moving. By the time you listen to a few songs, they're like, "Hey, we're about to land. Welcome." You know, so it's kind of quick. I actually like that because it's quicker. My biggest thing was the Cartagena joint. Their flights are shaky because there's not a lot of Cartagena flights. So I had to fly to Medellin.
How was that flight? Because I never took it.
What, to Medellin to Cartagena?
From Medellin to Cartagena, yeah. They said it was windy, nah?
Yeah, it's super turbulent. But
yeah,
you're going over the mountain. But 45 minutes, like it's nothing.
It's still better than the bus.
It's definitely better than turbulent.
Bro, this dude, I think I told people this dude was doing Mario Andretti like speed around the corners, like on no cliff. There was a cliff.
Hold on, what did I tell you? I said, yo, go live, and every 5 minutes be like, yo, was that the Rebels? I'd have been glued to the screen, like, oh my God, and be like, oh no, that's not them. And keep going and be like, oh my God, I think it's a roadblock. Oh no, it's not a roadblock. You know, I'd have been glued to the TV because I'd have been like, what's about to happen next?
Yo, the funny ish is I didn't know that they do that to the bus until you said that. And then I asked, when you left, I asked somebody, is he for real? So for y'all that don't know, you mind if I tell them?
Tell them.
The Colombians, like the bus rides, you take it's like a Greyhound bus, right? You take the bus. Yo, they stick the bus up. Like they'll stop the bus.
They kidnap everybody off the bus. They've done it. Like, that's why we're like, they gonna kidnap this big motherfucker. They gonna kidnap his big ass. That's the first thing I said. You gonna stand out. They gonna kidnap you. Like we gonna get him.
Let me get them A1s off you, son.
Bro, I listen. I done been told by dudes who done did the ride. I ain't gonna say my man's name, but shout out to my homies out there. They're like, that bus gets pulled over. You see all them guns? They're like, everybody get off the bus.
It's nothing you can do, bro. It's nothing you can do. And the girl.
That's why nobody does that ride.
Well, now I know I won't do it again. Nobody else. The girl, after I told you, I called a girl. She was like, never take a trip more than 2 hours on a bus in Colombia. And I said, why? She said, don't worry about it. You got your ticket. But listen, put everything valuable in your suitcase underneath. And I was like, well, damn, I got my backpack and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't fit it in my suitcase. She was like, all right, well, tuck it somewhere. And I'm like, why? So then I'm on the bus. I click to the Wi-Fi and I'm like researching the bus line. Man, the first picture that come up is a bus that was burnt the hell down. They had robbed everybody in the bus, bro.
Bro, I ain't never tell nobody no bad information. I was like, bro, I said, why don't you take the bus? Like, that's like the most dangerous thing in the world to do. But you made it though. I'm happy, but I told you, I know dudes who did that bus ride and said they was lined up outside the bus at gunpoint. Like I've been told this, you know what I'm saying? Which is why they got the flights in the country. So you ain't getting no gun pulled on you. Matter of fact, was it my first trip? No, my second trip. It's an annual thing for the rebels to say we're gonna shoot a plane down. It's like an annual thing. So they sent out an alert. And I'm about to go home in 2 days. And they go, yo, we're shooting the plane down. They gave a big speech. I said on my live on my last time in Colombia, they was like, blah, 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 we're going to shoot the plane down. Everybody dies, da, da, da. So I'm like, oh, man, these dudes ain't playing. So I'm all nervous, like, is someone going to call me, take me to the airport? What's going on? Because they about to shoot some planes down. It's a red alert. Every Colombian I spoke to was like, man, they say that every year. They good. Like, I was like, oh.
They used to that. I'm not. I'm trying to get home safe. They used to that.
But the Colombians was like, nah, that's every year. It's an annual ritual. They say it, we ignore them. They move on. I was like, oh.
They taking this too soft. Remember, Colombia they held the like highest.
Yeah, but from what I was told was these particular rebels, they do that to scare people that don't know. But from what I was told from Colombia, I don't know how factual this is. It's a well-known fact that if they come anywhere near the towns, they'll be shot down. They won't be arrested. They'll be shot. So they know they can't even come in a certain distance of the towns. They have to stay. They have to stay out that way.
On-site rule for the rebels.
On-site. So it's a ritual. It's like the anniversary of their head leader that died years ago. Whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's a ritual where they make that threat. And they say, "Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." But everybody, all the Colombians in the city be like you my taxi driver. He's like, please, they ain't gonna do nothing. I was like, oh. Here I go panic in the room like, oh man, they gonna shoot the plane then. I'm out of here. Like,
yeah, I'm not listening to no Colombian say that. They're not gonna do nothing to you because you got like
listen, every single person I spoke to was like, man, F them, they ain't gonna do nothing. I was like, all right, I gotta be sure. You know what I mean? Gotta be sure. The rebels they had a lot of guns in that video. So I was like, I'm watching the rebels like, man, them rebels holding right now. Yo, he was reading the No All Calm. I was like, he's too calm to not be serious. You know what I mean?
Them dudes, if they get it cooking, they get it cooking. And the crazy thing about that bus is the bus, you know, the Caribe Express bus, you can see the road, like you can see the road. They had there's a door that shuts so you can't get to the driver. That was all black. We see nothing in front of us, only in the sides. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see if we gonna drop. Let me get some prayers up before we get.
I don't think you would have wanted to see.
Yo, remember Pee Wee Herman when the bus fell off the cliff? Yo.
Yeah, you might have just been jumping out your seat.
Man, listen, bruh. But it was a good time. I'm so glad that you came through, man. You pulled up on me. I was like, what? You pulled up. I'm like, what?
Told y'all I was coming through,
man.
Told y'all I was coming through.
I was so mad that I had to leave. I was thinking about, let me change mine.
Well, now you was going to Cardi, so I said I'm coming. That was my first night, but we linked up in Cardi, except you disappeared on me. But it's all good though.
I know. They got me. That end driver got me, but it's cool because he can't use the phone anyway. But he got me. He's probably just fronting, talking to his girl, saying, "Yo, I got this new LG joint." You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Dude,
but
when you get to Santo Domingo,
yeah,
hit me up because I'll come through there, link up. I'm supposed to go to Mixer. Shout out to my man James. He was in Mixer, but I was tired. I wanted to get home. I was dying. Like when I landed like 11:30, whatever it was. Got through customs really fast. It was weird. So every time I flew, it felt like work, right? So I went through all this nonsense. All right, let me break it down to y'all too. So I fly from Cartagena at nighttime, 9 o'clock, land in Medellin at 10. My flight back to DR is until 5 in the morning. So they try to send everybody outside. I said, I'm not going outside. Where do I go to check in? Because I know it's early, but I want to go in that area. They was like, well, you got to go upstairs to the restaurant. Everybody's up there. You can sleep up there and chill. I was like, cool. He said, 2 o'clock, the desk opens, you good. So I can't sleep. I'm listening to music on the phone talking. 2 o'clock, I go right downstairs. They open. So boom, there's about 14 people in. I check in. I got my immigration check in.
Make sure y'all do that early. 24 hours ahead of time.
Definitely check it early. Coming and leaving to Colombia and coming and leaving Dominican Republic. So I get to the line. I'm the 5th person at the customs line. The 5th. This is 2:05. Bruh, at 3 o'clock, it's 150 people on that line. The line is not moving. We have not gone inside. And the lady ain't said nothing. So it took this one dude to walk over and say, hey, what's going on? Why haven't we proceeded inside? And mind you, before that, 2 cops came and checked everybody, asking the kids who their parents was. Like, it was crazy. I don't know what that was about. So then the lady goes, oh, the system is down. We can't proceed. Why every single person on that line dropped to the floor and lay down? They just laid there. I was like, okay. They was like, we ain't going nowhere, so we gonna lay here.
Bro, that's not gonna happen at DR. You know the Dominicans are gonna be like, nah.
Nah, bro. My first time to Colombia, customs was shut down in Santiago. There was thousands of people outside. Like
they wasn't beefing over that?
Yeah, they were beefing, but nothing you could do that because you couldn't even get in the building. Here we was in the building, we couldn't get through customs. So then the lady comes around. She goes, listen, I'm going to start scanning y'all now. So when it gets back up, y'all can just walk through. So, all right, we sitting on the floor. It's about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I got time for my flight, so I ain't mad. I'm more mad I can't charge my phone. So now we get through, right? So this is the weird part. This is what bugged me out about this whole situation. Like I said, I felt I had to really work to travel, and I ain't like that. But come on, I'm trying to travel. I don't want all this work. So
that's for real.
I get to I walk through the lady. Walk through the door. It's a cop there. Cop grabs your information, looks at it. She goes, what were you doing here? How long was you here? What do you do? Boom. I answer the questions, right? There's another cop before the machine less than 10 feet away. So he's got to be able to hear me. I get to him before you can put your stuff in the machine. He asked me the same exact questions. I was like, huh? like, okay, I answered the same, Cartagena, Medellin, da 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 da. And he goes, okay, put your stuff in there. All right. Now, from the beginning of the machine where he was to the other side of the machine, there's another cop. And this is not even 5 feet now. When my stuff goes through, he grabs my passport. They did it to everybody. It wasn't just me. Asked the same exact questions. So I look back to see where the first cop was. And I'm like, you didn't hear me? Like, I just said the same exact thing. You asked the same exact questions. So he just looked at me. He goes, respond. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. All right, have a good one. I go, oh my God, this is crazy. So now I'm like, here go to customs. What's about to happen there? Because now I'm pissed off. Within a 15-foot radius, I had 3 cops ask me the same exact question. Then I get to customs because of the immigration. Boom, I'm right on through. So now, back to Panama. For some reason, every time I fly to Panama, my connecting flight is on the opposite side of the airport. So I got mad walking to do. Get to the other side of the airport. Ain't even board yet. Boom, waiting on that. We board and boom. So now I get to DR. Now here I go. I'm like, all right, I done did all this work to travel. I can imagine what DR is about to put me through. Man, you had my head was, my blood pressure started raising because I was just expecting the worst. I mean, they're going to put me through the ringer. They're going to give me an anal cavity check. They're going to do everything they can to miss my trip. Bro, while I get there, I'm like the first person through customs. I show the immigration thing. She's like, nah, we got you. You did that. Boo, 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 boo. Just put your thumbs there real quick. Boom. Have a nice day, sir. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I'm like the first person through customs. Now my bag, I got to wait my bag. The dude with the drug dog staring at me. Oh, he like staring at me. I'm like, man, I guess that's going to be the downfall of the drug dog. So I'm waiting for my bag. Bag comes. I throw the stuff on there. I walk around. The drug dog's there. So peep this, though. So I'm like, all right, here come the BS. Here come the drug dog. We're going to get it. Yeah. Everybody in line he walks up to. Then he looks at me. He goes, no, sir, you go ahead. Ma'am, you come here. It's a lady in a wheelchair. He lets me go and pulls the lady in a wheelchair and tells the dog to sniff up. So I'm like, yeah,
but think about it.
What type of luck am I having right now? I'm like, all right.
Think about it, but to get it through.
Get to the next guy. He's like, hey, sir, keep on going. So now they're doing another search. The machine, put your stuff to the second machine to leave, then another open your bag hand search. So I go through the machine. The guy goes, go ahead. I pull up to the line with the hand search because I thought he said go to that line. The dude goes, sir, go home. Have a nice day. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
What?
I'm walking out the airport, no issues, no nothing. I was like, this was the weirdest situation after everything I just went through, all that flying, all that drama. I get to DR and they were like, welcome back, baby. Welcome back.
Bro, so, I always thought coming out of Colombia, like I was going to get hemmed up. I always thought.
Well, the only issue I ever had was in Panama on my last trip when the cops ran up on me and I'm sitting down listening to music, and then that's when I realized I was the darkest person in that area, and I got pissed when I realized it. But a Dominican lady tapped me. She said, "Relax, don't worry about it. Like you good." Like she saw I was getting mad when I realized because I'm like, why did they come up to me? Like out of all these people here, and so when I looked around and realized everybody was lighter than me, I started getting angry. And she came to me. She was like, baby, don't worry about it. You good. You get on the plane right now. Come on. And I was like, thank you. But I was heated. I'm like, yo, did they just like racially profile me in the airport? Like, what the hell? And I'm sitting down, chilling, bobbing my head to something. I don't know, bobbing my head to something. And then they just went over tapping my shoulder. Hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. Search my bag. I'm like, you can search my bag, whatever. What did I do? Then they leave. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's the only issue I ever had. Colombia was cool. All the customs questions and stuff. I'm used to that. You know, in New York, they asked me, you happy that the Yankees playing the Mets playing Yankee Stadium? I was like, yeah, okay. I'm from New York. You know, just stupid questions.
Yeah. They do that. They do that stupid stuff. You know what's weird about Colombia, though? What's weird, my encounter with Colombia, coming into Colombia, is that they put me through, like, what you got in there, what you doing. I'm like, bro, wait a minute. The last time I checked, Colombia is the country exporting things We ain't bringing. Who would bring something to Colombia? It don't make no sense.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off real quick. My mom said people are bringing drugs. Let me tell you something. To all customs agents, to all policia, all that. A older, young black male is the last person that's gonna bring drugs through the airport. Because we're the first person you're looking at.
Listen.
We are not bringing nothing through the airport. Because we are the first ones, when you see us walking through the airport, you like, they got the cocaine. No more. We like this. Nope, I'm good.
Have they not? Do they not have Netflix in Colombia that they didn't see? Blow. Boston George was a white dude, a nerdy looking white dude.
Listen, we already know. We the first ones you looking at. So why would I have cocaine on me? I know you looking at me. You looked at me when I took my mask down like, oh, he's black. He's got cocaine. I knew it. Why would I bring anything? I'm gonna start snitching. I'm gonna start telling people. Like they got the little white lady in a wheelchair. I'm gonna start pointing at people out. Look,
she got 6.5. She got 6.5 bricks on her. Go get her.
And it was weird because the drug dog's coming, and I'm laughing because like it would be a drug dog. And the dude goes, "No, sir, excuse me, miss, come in." And I look back, the lady's in a wheelchair. I was like, "What she got on her?" I was like, "See, he knows what I know. Don't look at the brothers no more. We ain't carrying nothing. We love our passports.
We want no smoke in any other country. Let me tell you this.
I love my passport, and I ain't messing my passport up.
Cheers to that.
I ain't messing my shit up for nothing.
We coming to push the economy. We ain't coming to do no craziness. We just trying to have some good time, spend some money, eat some food. That's it.
Man, I was definitely looking at things a different perspective after that.
Yo, I'm like, what? Me for what? Random again? Nah.
Again. Oh, that's another thing. The random COVID test. So that's how it started. Before you get the airplane, it's the random COVID test in the airport in DR. So the lady said, "Hey, you come here," but she wasn't talking to me. So I walk over. She goes, "No, you go that way. Go, keep going, sir." I was like, "That's how it started." So it was a domino effect of me just having full clearance in the Dominican Republic with no issues at all.
Yo, you're lucky. I'm gonna tell you why you're lucky, because they do that to me. They look at me, they point in the airport. They be like, "Nah, not you." But then they look how tall I am, and I be looking like this, and they just just come here anyway. I always get that come here anyway. I always.
Everybody told me they was like, "Scram, beat it." I was happy as hell. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Thank you.
I ain't arguing with nobody.
Especially customs, because they definitely can hold you for some days. The homeboy, the brothers got held up in Cartagena for what, a day or something? What was that?
But hold on, I was talking now. One of the dudes that got sent back, I just found out today, was my man. I've heard that story 5 times. There's a customs agent in Cartagena that don't like brothers.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. We talked about that.
I just found out today from my man that was one of my good friends that got turned around too. I didn't hear about his story too just today, but there's 5 dudes I know that got turned around by this dude in Cartagena who be talking crazy. And he's supposed to be an Afro-Colombian, but I guess he don't like Black Americans. So if you fly to Cartagena, just be quiet, don't make no noise, because whoever this dude is, he's an asshole. He's turning brothers around.
You know what's crazy? Let's take a moment. I just want to take a moment and the followers of Mr. Flip Flop, I want y'all to hit the likes, because that information right there is going to save you hours of stress. If you just stay quiet and just get through customs in Cartagena. Medellin is cool. Cartagena, this guy, I talked to him. I talked to G, and we talked about this particular agent. Just stay quiet. If he's saying something reckless, I know it's hard, but just let it go. Get through customs, because them dudes stayed there for a long time. They was in there for a long time.
Whoever it is the same dude, bro. Like, seriously. And I've heard this a few times, man. Shout out to the sponsor tonight, Alpha One Customs. It's the same dude. Like, and it worries me. It worries me because if you got somebody targeting us, even if it's one person, that's a bad look, because you want to go on vacation. You don't want the drama. You know what I'm saying? Like me in Medellin, I told you when I got to Cartagena, 12 o'clock, everything supposed to close. When I was there, 12 o'clock, everything supposed to close. So we're going to get food at Super Mario's. And the cop ran up on a dude like, "Yo, he's talking. Just give me a cedula. Y'all shut down. So I see a female cop, and I start talking to her. And I'm like, listen, what's going on? Like, I ain't been here in a while. What's the situation? She was like, look, you can stand on the sidewalk and get as much alcohol and food as you want, but you can't stand inside his business or his balcony and nothing. You got to stand here. He knows that. So he went and told everybody just go to the sidewalk, and they served us. And I was like, oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. He was supposed to know that. He let us.
What was the reason for that, though, G?
On the sidewalk, but you not in the business anymore. Like the streets was flooded on the sidewalk, and we were outside till mad late. Everybody was just like, yo, just don't be in the business. You be outside, do what you do. Don't be in the business. Colombia now, Cartagena, I think Philly and Loco got pulled over by the police. Danger told my taxi take the back route, which on the back route there was a lot of a lot of taxis. But I guess they took the main road, and where the cops at on the main road. Also, by the way, shout to my guys. Now you saw how deep we was, right? How we rolled.
Deep as hell.
Wait a minute. Let's not give everybody credit yet.
All right.
On the way to the after hours spot, I think it was the second time, we get into an accident. I still don't know how we got into an accident because it's a 3-lane highway, but everybody's in one lane. Guy in front of us, our taxi, and the moto hit the taxi. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Loco yells out, let's go. And all the cars. So it's me, shout to Josh, and Gato, and we sitting there like, everybody just bounced on us. So in DR, if a moto gets in an accident, hits you or whatever, the moto start riffing. So I'm waiting for the moto to start flipping.
Nothing.
The moto picks up his bike, peels out. The other car peels out. The driver looks at his bumper. He goes, all right, let's go. I go, that was easy. So we get to that spot. I'm yelling at everybody. I'm like, yo, y'all just left us. Like, y'all didn't know what was about to happen we on the highway. Was it 2 a.m? I don't know what's about to happen. And they's like, y'all gonna be all right. They with you. I was like, bro, like, I'm in Colombia. I don't know what the hell's going on out here. You know what
was
I'm saying?
Was that the same night that I was at the after spots with you?
No, that was the other night we went to the spot.
So the night that I was there with you, the taxi's bringing us to the spot, and you didn't know this. No, you did know this. We got into an accident right there, right in front of the spot, right?
Yeah, no, that's when I was inside waiting for you. Yes, and you over there trying to play peacekeeper. I said, man, get your ass inside.
Bro, I was lit. My bad. I was lit. I'm trying to keep things calm. I was lit, man.
Bro, that happened right when y'all got there.
That happened like he was pulling into the parking lot.
I said, man, let's get out of here, man. Let's go. But my joint happened on the highway.
You know what happened? You know why he crashed, right?
What?
He was looking at the Yamins that was in the back. That's what happened.
That's
what happened? He was looking back like this, hit the car. I'm like, all right, yo, just don't fight. We out of here. Everybody got out the car. We went in. That's what happened.
No, I was like, yo, we literally on the middle of the highway, in the middle of nowhere, and all you hear is local say, let's go. I'm like,
yo, you don't need the Colombia. Let me tell you, y'all boys, public service announcement. The Colombian police, they shake you down, bro.
They did to my man.
You didn't need that for them to show up because they're gonna be like, what's the problem? Okay.
Oh, I ain't want the police. I just wanted to make sure whatever's gonna happen between the motor and the taxi, I wasn't involved. I just wanted to go. But like I said, the moto, because in DR, the moto start flipping, you ain't going nowhere. Here, the moto got up, looked at his bike, took off. I was like, okay, I'm good. The taxi dude was an old head. He was like, man, he said, let go. I was like, let go. We good. I ain't gonna say anything.
Let's keep it moving, bro. We gotta get there. You know what I'm saying?
I had a good night that night. You know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy, man. It was definitely crazy. But like I said, bro, appreciate kicking it with you, man. That was definitely dope.
It was dope, man. We definitely got to talk offline about how we was, but we got
that's another story offline.
We had a good time. Let's say that we had a good time. Yo, what's that? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's the next event you planning for the team? Anything you can say right now?
Right now, Memorial Weekend, I'm doing one party, might be 2 parties, but definitely one party, the boat party, Sunday the 30th. Halloween, we got the whole Paradise Life Halloween weekend. That's gonna be dope. Peso Man is actually involved. Shout out to Peso Man is involved in that as well. But we got a big weekend. Those are the next 2 joints. We're actually planning. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're planning the next Colombia trip. We've been debating the past couple of days. as far as a big event, a big trip. Might be a couple small trips sprinkled in, but as far as the big trip, we've been talking about it. Like I said, some businesses opportunities out there, some things coming up. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep everybody notified. Like I said, this trip I was more surprising everybody, trying to see what we doing. They told me kick back. I ain't had to worry about nothing, even though I ended up working. Because I just can't help myself. But it was a dope trip. We all had a great time. And I'll be honest, like for me, it was wild to see us out of DR doing the same thing we always do. Have fun, enjoy life, celebrate life, and turn up. And when I say turn up, we had the City in Paradise Life shirts. We had you saw Delirium. He sent me a message. He goes, look what I walked into. He saw the band.
Let me tell him that story, G. So I'm with my peoples, my peoples almost got me locked up. I'm gonna tell you. Did I tell you? I told you how that happened. So my peoples arrived in Cartagena, and my peoples had smuggled some foliage with him. I didn't know he had it with him. So we get pulled over, and I'm telling the cops, like, stop. What are you doing? Like, yo, we chilling. You gonna pull over Americans? What are you doing? We, doing my whole leave us alone. You know how white people do to the cops in the States? I was doing that here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. So the dude tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, look at this. And I look at my guy, and my guy's looking like, and I'm like, oh, you got a whole eighth on you, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, man.
So they pulled us down the road. In the end, it cost us like 350 Colombian pesos, which is about, what's that, close to like 100 or something like that?
Like 60, 70, 80, something like that.
Yeah, they cost us that. We got out of that. So, bam. We get to the damn, I just lost track thinking about this because I got so mad. We were talking about Delirium. God damn, dude. I just lost the whole train of thought. We were talking about what were we talking about before I talked about
when you got into Delirium.
Oh, so I'm walking. So everybody that has seen any of the YouTubers' videos about Cartagena, the clock tower joint is famous, right? So you see the clock tower. So I'm on a scooter. I'm on a scooter driving around. Me and you didn't even have that conversation. I just knew you touched down. I knew you touched down. I didn't know you had a spot. So I'm riding around the streets in this was electric Pasola. I'm hitting it in the streets, thinking I'm like in New York or Philly, hitting it, bam, right? So I'm hitting it, and then I drop the bike off, and we start walking to the clock tower. So we walking down that side street, and I'm looking like, yo, I hear some music. I look through, Paradise Life band are there. I'm like, nah, Paradise, nah. My man's did it. My man's in them didn't hit me. I said, I'm gonna sit right here and wait for these boys to get in. The girl, the little waitress with the
Yeah.
coming in for like 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, all right. So I sat upstairs. So my guy walks in. Mr. Flip Flop walks in. Like, oh, I'm like,
I didn't get your message. I didn't get your message. So like, I
sent the message. So hold on. So I had a message and I took a picture of the flyer Paradise Life, right? So I tried to send it to him, but some reason it didn't go through. The whole night, right? Every time I open my phone to answer a message, on this side, Paradise Life, right? I'm like, yo, G, it won't go away. It must mean something.
We was outside, man. We was outside. Real talk.
Tough, man.
It was good times, though, man. Good times.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. Can I say this? I'm gonna say this. Like, when they got in there, I was in there, and it was like, it was cool. The vibes was great. When they got in there, shit went crazy, bro. It went crazy. I was in VIP chilling. I'm like, yo, they was like, who, you with them? I'm like, yeah, well, my man's is coming. They was like, all right, cool, you sit there and be cool. And I was like, but when y'all came in, man, listen. It's like, you know how they put the chum in the water?
It got worse. It got worse after that. It got worse after that. Again and again, it got worse.
You couldn't even move. We spoke. How VIP was full, but the floor downstairs was empty.
Fact, I said that. The downstairs was empty. Everybody was upstairs. I even said, yo, I told the security, how many people y'all letting up in? Then my man, hold on, my man, shout out to Loco, man. Loco's like the head of security. He yelled at somebody. He was like telling them, get your fat girl out of my section.
Yo, it was definitely quality control going on there, though.
It definitely was. It was definitely some buzzers that had to get buzzing up out of there.
Yo, but they was cool. They kept it cool. It was real refreshing because they kept it cool. Everybody was vibing. There was no, you know how when I said this earlier, like a lot, like what we do in the States, and G, you know, we can't have parties like that in the States because something's gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, but here, like black men coming together, enjoying the ambiance. There was nothing. Everybody was just love, looking out for each other. Like them dudes didn't know me. Your people didn't know me. They held me down. They held me down. I'm gonna throw myself. I'm laid out in the sidewalk, bro. Lit. On the sidewalk, sleep, snoring. They like, bro, get up. Put me in the cab. They looked out for me. That's not gonna happen in Boston. That ain't gonna happen in New York.
Hold on. So look, so I'm gonna throw myself under the bus because we ain't gonna tell everything. We ain't gonna tell everything. All I know is I had my own section with a couch and a security guard and AC. They was like, we gonna put him over here. They gave me my own flip-flop VIP section to get myself together. AC, security guard, holding me down, everything.
Yo, you know, now you opened it up, I'm gonna get you. It involved a pillow.
Bro, I was tired, man. Like, you don't even know. Forget the liquor, I was just tired. I was out of it, man. I ain't partied like that in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the night y'all put together. Them are legendary nights, even if we like 1920.
Yeah.
Now we up there. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how y'all did it. And then, yo, G, I'm gonna tell you this. They hit me, Paradise, like, yo, we going to the beach tomorrow at 11.
Facts.
In my mind, yo, there's a picture with Meek Mill, Gucci Mane, and Robert Kraft, right? And Robert Kraft looking at them. And the meme is, yo, we going to the after party. And Robert Kraft like this. I was like that. Nah. I can't do it, bro.
Yo, I lost my voice one night. I was like, yo, I'm not going to the after. I'm not going to the after. I'm not going. Next thing I know, they said, all right, here go the taxi for the after hours. I was like, where my taxi at? Let's go.
Yo, you was definitely game. You was definitely game. I was hoping you said nah for the first night. I was hoping
I can't help myself.
I was praying.
If I'm still standing, we going to the sun coming up. I don't even care. And then I heard free lap dances with every bottle. I was like, well, we got to get some free lap dances.
We got to tell people about that place because that spot is like so. If you boys travel to Envy or something like that, so it's smaller than Envy, but the way it's set up is dope. It's real.
It's actually big upstairs.
Oh, there's an upstairs. I didn't know
there's an upstairs, but we walk downstairs. There's an upstairs, but the area, the chill area is downstairs. The bar and the pool and stuff, that's downstairs. That's a dope setup though. We had enough room for us.
Yeah, we had the whole side. That was us.
The next time we went back, we was on the other side of the pool. We had the whole other side of the pool shut down. It was dope.
Dope. The DJ changed. See, this is why this is the part I don't like about Colombia, and I'm glad you mentioned this. Listen, for you guys that want to know things about Colombia, Dominican food, hands down, but like Colombia is on the ground and DR food, like
DR food way better. Unless you eating that Mary Brother or Sweet Georgia, that's about it.
But then that DR's national dish, like with the beans, the rice, all that, seasoned the hell down. You come to Colombia and try to get when you left, the day you left, I ordered some. The first time I had rice and beans in Cartagena, the beans taste like newspaper, fam.
We had rice that had no flavor. I never had rice that had no flavor. Even white rice has a flavor. We had rice that had no flavor on the beach. I was like, we was all like, yo, what? I had to throw mad hot sauce on it. I was like, there's no seasoning. Everything is bland.
Bland. Shout out to my Dominicans, because my Dominicans would definitely say,
listen, DR taking that seasoning like this. They emptying half the bottle. Like
heavy. They would not eat the food here. They would ask for something different. You know what they do? They go to the supermarket, buy some platanos and salami and cook that instead of eating.
Facts on facts.
Colombian food is Colombian national dish is trash, but they got a whole bunch of restaurants that cook like that's okay. But DR got them on smash. It's on smash.
Peruvian spots in Colombia was dope, but the restaurants are so small. But the Peruvian spots was actually good food. It's just few and far between you find a Peruvian spot. But,
what was up with that hot dog spot though? Because I didn't get to go with y'all with it to that spot. I seen the video though. What he did with that cheese was magical.
Bruh, I almost took a taxi there the last night. They had to stop me from taking a taxi. I was like, nah, I'm not going to that. I'm going to the hot dogs thing. Young Philly stopped me from getting in a taxi just to go get a hot dog. He was like, yeah, we're going to find food over here. I said, no, I'm going over there. They brought me to another hot dog stand by the clock tower. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't that. I was like, fam, I'm going to pay for a taxi. I'm coming right back. It was like, nah. I was going.
What was the price on that hot dog, though?
Was like $4, $3, $2, maybe.
All the stuff I seen.
It might have been $2. It was cheap as hell. It wasn't expensive. I think the soda cost more than the hot dog. I think it was like $2.
Your homie I need that Addy. He put a whole bunch of, like, he was throwing everything on that joint.
Bro, let me tell you something. So I try to say it in the live, but I couldn't really express myself. So the first night we went to the after hour spot. You was still inside. We had the hot dog, right? We all ate hot dogs. So the homie said he got hamburgers. So I said, let me get a hamburger to go. He threw the whole cheese on it. So I get home. I'm in the taxi. I go home. I'm laying down. I'll play. I don't watch TV, so I'm watching my documentaries on YouTube and stuff. So I lay down with I don't lay down. I kind of like lay down a little bit with the Coca-Cola and the hamburger. So I gotta eat it because I'm about to go to sleep. It's not gonna taste the same in the morning.
Right.
So I'm like this. I'm eating it, and I'm dozing off, and I'm sipping the Coca-Cola, and I'm eating it because I can't stop eating it. I'm like, I gotta eat the whole thing, and I'm sipping Coca-Cola, trying to keep myself awake. I think the documentary about Genghis Khan, so I'm like, focus on Genghis Khan and focus on what he's saying. And I got like this much left. I'm almost done, but I got no more Coca-Cola, and I'm halfway asleep, and I'm like, listen, eat the last piece. And we're gonna go to sleep happy. I swear to God, I'm talking to myself. So I take a bite. I wake up with the burger in my hand, and I'm passed out asleep. I said, man, that was a good burger. I woke up about to eat the rest, and I said, nah, stop. We bugging. Now we bugging. Let's go get another one. The glizzy with the cheese, you already know. Third Mundo. What I miss the most about Colombia is hanging with the fellas. I love hanging with the crew, Paradise Life. Everybody else I ran into, but them hot dogs, man, I won't lie, and I say that because what we just talked about, the food in Colombia is not that great. To find good food, you stick to it. So them hot dogs and them hamburgers with the cheese on it, I wanted that. I could eat that twice a day, like Mario Brothers. And when I'm in I go this way. When I'm in Medellin, every single night I'm at Mario Brothers, hands down. It got to the point where we all split up at the after hour spot, whatever, and we all bumped back into each other, Mary, because they knew I was gonna be there. I'm like, hey, what's up, fellas? I'm getting my ribs and my burger. I'm out of here. Like,
no, I left too early. Man.
When you get good food in Colombia, you gotta make sure you stick to that spot because the food is like here in DR. I could find something to eat anytime, anywhere. Like you said, the food is different here. In Colombia, shout out to all my Colombians, but in Colombia, Medellin, and Cartagena, if you find a good spot, you gotta keep repeating at that spot because you're not gonna find good food everywhere.
They got the chicken spot though.
What you say?
The chicken spot that's that shit called Frisbee. You didn't eat none of that?
No, Flacco was talking about Frisbee. I never made it because I kept going to Mario Brothers.
You know how you in the hood and you eat some chicken that like got like a little like what the white folks call it, gamey texture to that shit, like gamey flavor. This chicken is fresh as hell. It's good.
Flacco was telling me about that shit.
It's good. Next time you come back, I'm getting you a whole bucket. We going in on that joint.
He told me that that Frisbee was the best chicken out there. He was telling me that.
I ate that shit for 5 days straight. It's fire. The chicken, they give you a breast and a wing, right? That's a 2-piece joint with that a raper that tastes like newspaper too. Colombia has a rapers, man. Let me tell y'all, Colombia has this thing called a raper. I don't know, is it corn, G, or something else? It's terrible. It is the worst ever. They give you that, and it's terrible. Let's just end that because DR got the food on smash. Dominicans handle food very well. Shout to DR, my second home.
But yeah, I had a good time, man. Like I said, it was great seeing you. So hopefully see you again soon, man. When you get to Santo Domingo.
Yeah, I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Out this way, either way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Yeah, I gotta get them grits and shrimp.
You already know. Sidebar. Flip Flop Sports Bar. Shout out to all you guys for supporting that and the movement and Paradise Life. But we are open every day at 8 a.m. sharp for breakfast. If you don't see me there, doors still open. But I'm usually there opening the doors. We do breakfast from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. But we do wings and waffles all day and grits and shrimp or grits and fish all day. Yes, you can get your grits for dinner if you want. Come get your limited edition Chicken Shack shirts. I'm only going to print up a few more. Hopefully they're going to Teespring soon. Ryan hooked that up. Tonight's show has been sponsored by my man Doc and Alpha One Customs Apparel. If you ever see me in my dope custom joints with Yankees on it, Giants logos, flip-flop on the back, Paradise Life, that's from Alpha One Customs, excuse me. Hit the homie up, hit the wolf up. Brown Liquor Baron, my homie Jay, I really appreciate you coming through tonight. I'm gonna cut it short tonight because I gotta be there 8 o'clock to open up the spot tomorrow.
Let me ask the people something though. If you're in Puerto Plata, Sosua, and you're looking for food, what are you eating if you're not eating that flip-flop? What are you eating?
You already know.
All I gotta say. All I gotta say.
Hey, chat, I appreciate all you guys for coming out tonight. Stay tuned. I do have a Paradise Life video coming. Go check out that e-migration video so you know how to rock that e-migration without any issues. It's really, really fast. Shout to my homie, my co-host again, Brown Liquor Baron. Check his show out. Shout your show out real quick, Jay.
I do every Thursdays around 8:30 to 9:30. We just talk some ish and just have a good time. Every Thursday, Brown Liquor Baron. Look me up. I'm on that gram at Brown Liquor Baron. And my guy, thank you. I appreciate you for bringing me on the forum, man. And I appreciate more than ever the time I spent with y'all boys, man. It was amazing, bro.
And we have fun. We enjoy. Paradise Life is about enjoying life. Enjoying life to the full.
I seen it with my own eyes. I'm a newbie. I seen it with my own eyes. I'm trying to get jumped. I'm trying to get jumped in though. You feel me? I'm trying to get that. We're gonna say that from behind the scenes to jump in. We might know about that.
But appreciate that, man. Look, appreciate you coming out. I'm gonna try my best to jump on your joint tomorrow if I can. Hit me up. I tell you, Thursdays. Some reason Thursdays I'll be catching your joint after. Because for some reason Thursdays I'll be in bed early. I don't know why.
Nah, cool. I'm gonna send you the link so you can hop on.
Send me the link. Holler at me. Hey, chat. If I didn't get to your comment, it's nothing but love. Appreciate every single one of you. Come through the flip flop. Rock with the merch, the Paradise Life merch, whether it be a hat, a shirt, a cup, whatever, man. Some of you guys saw on my Instagram my Paradise Life license plate. Shout out to Murder Mace for that one. Shout out to my team. My team is crazy. Yes, I am the head of Paradise Life, but it's a team effort, man. We make it all happen together. And so, we just do it big because this is what we do. So for Memorial Weekend, I got spots available. Halloween, got spots available. Hit me up. And look, I appreciate all y'all. Jay, I appreciate you again. I'll hit you up behind the scenes.
Yes, sir.
Hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned. I got more coming. No, I'm not leaving YouTube. I don't care about no suckers. I don't care about nothing they standing for. I'm going to keep being me. Salute to all y'all.
You got goons with them.
You already know.
I'm playing with them, nigga.
Appreciate everybody, man. We out of here. Paradise Life, you already know.